As of recording this video, it has been less than 12 hours since Joey and Aki's live stream from San Francisco. That was fun, kind of. I had to stay up till 4 to watch it, and then I had a late night. But it did kind of inspire a response from me, and if you've read the title of this video already, then you probably know that I like SAO. I don't care what you say. Everyone was ranting and raving about it on the internet, and when I got to it, it was at that point where not enough people watched it, kind of. It wasn't basically readily accessible anywhere except for Netflix at the time. I think Crunchyroll had it. I don't actually remember, but I didn't have a Crunchyroll membership at the time. But when I started watching the show, loved it, fell in love with it. The concept was amazing. Finished it, was a bit creeped out. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. And there was a sigh of relief that everything was okay. Like, to go after, like, for the show to happen the way it did was a little bit strange. And I was like, goddamn, I'm glad it's over. I'm glad everyone's okay. Then I had to like lay off Netflix for a little while because I basically finished watching everything on there at least twice. So I went to YouTube for entertainment, and I found all the anime YouTubers like Joey, Aki, Misty, Noble, and like a whole, like just all these guys, and oh my goodness, everyone's talked about Sword Art Online, and I think if I don't, even as a noob YouTuber person, I don't know, it feels like I've missed out on something, so here it is. Hear me out, I can only talk in figurative metaphor things. So, the waiter, Netflix, brings you this sandwich, and they're like, hey, I recommend this sandwich, you're gonna like it. And you have the sandwich, you order it, and you're like, best sandwich ever. They used some weird flavors. Yeah, but it was so good. I really enjoyed it. It looks beautiful, you know? The flavors intermingled nicely. Something felt a little bit off, but it was okay. It was so good. I genuinely, I would order this sandwich again. There's another sandwich coming out? Oh my god. We gotta have that sandwich. And as you finish your sandwich, you're sitting there with your satisfied, full belly kind of thing. And then your friend like leans over and he's like, oh, there's a hair on the plate. Don't worry, it's mine. Oh, there's another one. And he does this for a while. And that's what SAO was like to me. I thoroughly enjoyed it until everybody started pointing out the flaws. So I'm very much like Roger from American Dad when he says, I'm the perfect guy to watch movies with. I don't poke holes, I just enjoy the ride. And that's what I did. That's what I do with everything. Usually when I leave a movie theater with someone, and we watch, even if it's like the greatest movie ever, the minute they say something that went wrong, even if I saw the same thing, the entire experience is just shattered for me. And again, like binge watching Digibros videos in particular really hurt. When Aki and Joey watched it yesterday on their live stream, I thought this is gonna be like, and Joey said, this is gonna be fun, this is gonna be good, because they haven't really massively complained about it except for in the like, it's a meme, it's a bad anime, lol kind of way. So when Joey said especially that he was gonna see it with an open mind, like, I was really happy about that. That was really good, because I was like, yay! Joey's awesome. I like Joey. Hey, if you're watching this, hi. But at the same time, I kind of felt like, because of knowing all the stuff that you know about SAO, watching it again kind of taints it already. And I feel like probably he was a little bit grumpy the whole time. Like, I understand watching an anime that you don't like, and I understand that it's kind of strange, especially if you know why it's bad, or you feel you know why it's bad. But there was a lot of times where, like, for example, in the second episode, where they finish killing the red guy with the huge sword. You know the one. I'll put his picture up here. Joey says, I don't understand why he, like, does the Kira laugh. and then just, you know, says, I'm the bad guy. It's like, okay, I get it that they didn't explicitly say, hey, I should totally be the bad guy so that none of the beta testers know, you know, get hurt. I am the ultimate douchebag. Please put all the blame on me and not on all the other beta testers, because that could end up being badly. I mean, the show gives you a little bit of credit for figuring that out, doesn't it? I feel like when a show actually explicitly says things, like, it will show you the imagery. It'll be like, ooh, a flashback, something bad happened. And when after the flashback you go, I'm doing this because of that guy who totally, like, really hurt me, and that was traumatic. And he says this out loud, and it's like, why? We saw that. We literally just, we saw we were there. We saw the flashback. So I feel like with regards to that, I feel like it was a bit nitpicky. Even Aki said it was a bit nitpicky, but there's things to be nitpicky over, like animation, although SAO is animated beautifully, so, you know. And then when we were talking about episode 3 with regards to Sachi and how she should have been a much longer and more important character, yeah, probably. She's adorable. I mean, goddamn, she was there for 1 episode. So we can agree on that. She was nice, and that last message she left, but it still tugged at my heartstrings. It didn't need to last 3 episodes to kind of get the message across. Kirito is now, you know, sad and is not able to join any parties because he feels responsible, since he knows all this stuff. When he can't apply his knowledge, if the group suffers, if, you know, he keeps something from them for the sake of them and then it goes badly. I get it, you know, and it doesn't, I feel like if it went on for 3 episodes, even just an extra episode, we would have got the point. I feel like it got it across pretty well. Oh, what about the plot armor? What about, you know, all the like, how impossible Kirito is a character? Well, I've got a few problems with the show, just like everybody does, but I still thoroughly enjoyed it, and I didn't notice any of it until after I finished watching the show. Number 1, what I really couldn't stand about the show is that the opening really kind of gave away everything about Yui. Why? Literally, the first time we see Yui, she's floating what I'm assuming is the internet, and there's all these windows with like 0s and 1s in there, which obviously means she's AI. Like, it just takes 20 seconds of thought when you like look at Yui. She doesn't have like an inventory or anything like that. She's AI. It's super easy. That one I kind of figured out like 3 episodes after we like knew Yui or something like that. I can't really remember much of the show. The second massive problem, again, just relating to Yui. She was lovely and adorable, but she kind of ruined a lot of things about the show. I don't know what it's like in the like light novels. I've just only watched the anime. So when Kirito saves her by making her that little raindrop inventory item thing, how does he do that? But the fact that he could do something as complicated as turn an artificial intelligence, as complicated as Yui, who's supposed to be there for the psychological well-being of its players, into an inventory item this small. What? Like, why? How do you do that? The whole thing boggles the mind. You know, it just completely boggles the mind. So there are things that I understand about the show not being consistent or good or whatever, but it doesn't ruin the whole show for me. It's still interesting to see how the characters around this godlike Kirito guy, you know, act. It must be the suspense of disbelief. But I thought Kirito was just regular until everybody pointed out, especially that like speed HP thing and the customizable like only 1 player traits for the game. But again, still enjoyable is what I'm trying to say. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Can you see my point? I'm not asking you to fall in love with SAO, but can you see my point? I don't care about all the tiny, tiny things. You could nitpick even the best of shows and be like, that could be a lot better if. Except for, like, I think a Ghibli film, maybe. I haven't seen all of them, so I don't know. Bye!